Do a nice fast flyby here. Oh yeah, that's good. It likes the speed. We got another P-40 in the fleet. This time it comes in the form of the 1400mm P-40B from FMS, dressed up in the American Volunteer Group, otherwise known as the Flying Tigers color scheme. Looks absolutely beautiful. This thing is packed with a bunch of detail, even though it is a bit of an older model, all things considered, but it is no slouch when it comes to the detail. We get the retractable gear that rotate 90 degrees, just like the real thing. And we even get those split flaps on the underside. We got this really massive 3-bladed propeller, just like every P-40 Warhawk should. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing up for its first flight today. Really looking forward to it. I'm Alex from Hangar 14 RC. Let's get this thing powered up. Let's go flying. All right, today in the P-40, we're gonna be using a 4S 4000 battery pack. Now, one thing I really like is we got this like nice little battery tray. This comes all the way out so you can get your battery nice and secure. Push this forward and it locks in really nice. Gets everything out of the way, which is a little difficult with the Warbirds because they typically have like a big front end on them. So sliding tray, really nice to have. Let's go ahead and get this plugged in. Get the wires tucked in. Go ahead, throw our canopy on. Really looking forward to flying this one. Looks so dang good. Just doing a final check of the controls since this is the maiden. Get a look at those nice scale split flaps down there, so just like the real one. Even some detail on the inside there with like the ribs and things like that. And then of course, you gotta take a look at these landing gear, because not only does this have the fully functional retractable landing gear, it also has a functioning retractable tail wheel. So that goes in. The main gear rotate 90, come in, they got the covers on there. Look really, really nice. Again, finding a retractable tail wheel on a plane of this size, a little bit rare, super cool to see. But these landing gear are awesome, I absolutely love it. So this thing's all powered up, everything's checking out. Let's go ahead and take it for flight. All right guys, it is November. FMS has some deals going on right now, including this P-40 right here. So if you want to save some money on it, you're interested in it, go ahead and check out the link down in the description, because now's the time to grab it. Let's go ahead and see how this thing flies. See how this thing taxis in the grass here. We got some big old tires on there. Oop. Trying not to have it nose over as much as we can. Go ahead and turn this around, get it into the wind. Should help us. All right, we'll do one notch of flaps just for takeoff here, even though I know we probably won't need it. Let's go ahead. Let's get this thing in the air. Flaps up. Landing gear coming up. They are a bit slower, but there they are up. Now 4S on this plane seems to be doing pretty decent. Good amount of wind out here today. No stabilization on this, so no like AS3X or gyro, but it is flying really smooth, about half throttle right now. Getting bounced around a little bit in the wind, but nothing too crazy. I will say, does feel a little bit heavy, as most Warbirds do. But half throttle, pretty decent. Let's go ahead and get this thing in for a nice flyby here. Get a look at that AVG Flying Tigers livery color scheme. Absolutely iconic shark mouth design on here. Beautiful flying plane. Really quiet. It's super quiet. Before the P-51, we had the P-40. This plane was an absolute workhorse. The history of the Flying Tigers and this livery and this color scheme is a very, very interesting story. If you haven't researched it before, there's a bunch of volunteer pilots essentially that were pulled from different areas in the US military before we were even really involved in World War II. They fought in China to protect against the Japanese invasion. They flew these planes right here, which is why you see a bit of a different color scheme and some different insignias on the wings here. Super cool story. Definitely check it out sometime, but that's why you see a lot of P-40s dress up in this, because that is what they were known for. And this thing is doing the P-40 absolute justice. It's flying so good. Let's go ahead, punch the throttle. Very, very good vertical performance. Roll out of it. Do a nice fast flyby here. Oh yeah, that's good. It likes the speed. It definitely likes the speed. Getting knocked around a little bit in the wind there on the corners, the tail wants to drop quite a bit. So if you don't have any sort of stabilization, make sure to just keep an eye out for that. The tail will want to droop down a little bit. Again, just because it is a bit of a heavier plane with all the details. But it's flying so, so good. Go ahead and pull it up into the vertical again, roll it on its back, come down for a nice turnaround. Absolutely love when the sun hits the top. It looks so good. Guys, this is a great flying plane. Absolutely beautiful warbird. Tons of detail, very good flight performance, 4S power, not spending a ton on packs. Let's go ahead, drop the landing gear on this thing. There they are, you can see them rotating down. Just do one more pass here just to make sure we're all good. Everything looks good there. I'm gonna wait to drop flaps a little bit just because I don't want this thing dropping in the turn at all. So get out of our downwind, and we'll drop 1 notch of flaps, 2 notches of flaps. Actually, I'm gonna pull up 1 notch. It doesn't need that much. Keep the speed up a little bit. Oh no, we're going around, we're going around. Didn't want to land there with our wind that we got. And last thing I want to do is nose this thing over with that beautiful propeller we have on there. Alrighty, do this again. Man, the crosswind's tricky today. Going around again. Try to come out of it more at an angle here. I'm not going to use flaps either because I think it's wanting to lift on us more than I want. There we go. Wait for a nice calm spot in the wind. Beautiful. Those landing gear do a really good job. They are shock absorbing landing gear. They are functional. So not only do they look good, but they allow for nice smooth landings like that, even if it takes a couple tries. But we got her. Guys, I'm super impressed with this plane. I absolutely love the look of it when we were assembling it, hoping it would fly really good. And it does. Like I said, it is a more advanced airplane, I will say, especially if you don't have any sort of like gyro or stabilization. So just be wary of that. It does fly like a warbird, but that's expected because it is a warbird. But I absolutely love this thing. Really excited to have another P-40 added to the fleet. And again, if you want to check out this plane for yourself, I'll leave it a link down in the description below. So you can go check it out over at FMS.com. I'm Alex from Hangar 14 RC. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you later.